The Joe Rogan Experience.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but they do make an effort to not go into tourist areas, into resort areas. And
the cartels?
The cartel.
Well, this is the thing, because they own it or they have investments in it. That's why.
Oh,
you know.
So like if you go to Punta Mita or something like that, you think they have investments?
They it's in their best interest to have things, quiet.
Yeah.
A lot of people. So I do a lot of training do a lot of classes and stuff like that, travel safety things. And people are amazed with some of the cases that I bring forth that they think they're going to get abducted or drugged by the cartels in some discotheque somewhere down there.
Yeah.
And it's usually Americans traveling down there, doing their thing down there against other Americans and then coming back up. It's perfect, crime.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Didn't that happen with a guy who killed his girlfriend down there?
Yeah, there's a case, something like that. I think somewhere in the Caribbean, maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like, that would be a good way to get rid of somebody. Like,
a lot of those cases...
we made a mistake. The cartel got her. I miss her so much, man.
A lot of the druggings that happen down there during spring break type time frame.
Mm-hmm.
It's always Americans against Americans, kind of doing that stuff, and people think it's the cartels are drugging people. No, sometimes it's Americans taking advantage of the whole being in the foreign land type thing.
I was staying with my family in Punta Mita at the Four Seasons, and we had these golf carts. And you could take the golf carts out of the resort. And they're like, can we take the golf carts to the town? They're like, sure, go ahead. We leave the resort. The first thing you see is a military vehicle, armored, with soldiers standing at the border of the fucking Four Seasons with machine guns on the roof of this thing, standing there ready to rock in case anything goes down.
Yeah. They're probably waiting for the rival cartel guys to come through, So again, a lot of these people legitimize their businesses years back. So a lot of the money in those resorts probably trace it back to cartel interests.
Wow!
Yeah.
So it's just deep. It goes. It permeates the entire culture.
Yes, it's part of the business model, and a lot of the money that moves around down there, there's some sort of relationship with it.
Jesus Christ, man! It's got to feel. For a guy like you who gave your blood, sweat, and tears and was a part of trying to stop this, it must feel so strange to watch this nightmare sort of play out.
So being up here, and most of my friends, for some reason, I've attracted so many like Marines to my life. I don't know why. I have a few SEAL friends, and mostly just crazy Marine guys. And I've been learning about what post-conflict is. Post-conflict or being a veteran, a combat veteran, is through their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Things like post-traumatic stress disorder and stuff like that is TBI are things that I didn't even know were a thing till they came up here.
No one talks about it in Mexico.
It doesn't exist. It's not,
it's not discussed.
No, if you go into a situation and you do something somewhere, you get a few days off, And that's about it. You come back to work.
Wow.
And medical wise, I've been discovering all these issues I have from that experience down there, and it's
like what kind of issues?
My nose has been pretty substantially destroyed, and I have a few head injuries, and I didn't know what they were. It's stress. Wear on the body. It's my age. I'm 36. I shouldn't be feeling like this. And through them, they kind of pointed me into like, you probably have this because this is what I had because I was in Iraq. It's like, I wasn't in Iraq.
You might as well have been in Iraq.
Well, that's the thing. And also, you guys recognize your veterans. Not enough. Not enough. There's no such thing as a veteran down there. Somebody, one of my asshole friends, Marine friends, gave me a Mexican drug war veteran hat because all those guys had their own hats, So they gave me this Mexican drug war veteran hat and had an eagle, being strangled by a snake, and it was pretty funny, But it made me realize how there's a bunch of guys down in Mexico that done amazing things, and they get no recognition because it's a war that they deny.
Right.
There's nothing happening. There's no war happening. This is the cartels, but there's no war. Even the current president said, this is the end of the drug war because I said so. kind of thing. Oh, so there's no war anymore. Okay, because why? The war is over.